August 1st, and it's time to get a new Bitcoin and Ethereum update so we can see what is going on. So like we talked about in the last update, we broke below the 34 moving average back here on April 8th, and we haven't seen a break above it yet up until mid-July going into August. So if we see the decline, the rejections on the 34, the rejection here, and here as well. And now we've finally broken over here. Back on July 19th was the first candle that we had open and close above the 34. We then retraced and tested the 34 support here and broke under, but right here we made a Morningstar pattern, which signifies a bullish uptrend coming. So we did break under, however we broke above it again, and you can see right here that we did make a new high right here on Bitcoin at 24,600, but now we're retracing back once again. If we didn't make a new high here and we reached the same highs here and then broke down, I'd be a lot more concerned because we didn't make a higher high. So the probability of us not holding the 34 would have been higher. But because we did make this higher high and we've continued to make higher lows over and over, I'm expecting for us to see a retest of the 22,400 support level. And now we also have this 50 MA coming up from under here, which we didn't have over here before. And this can actually act as a level of support for us now at 21,300. So what we can expect to happen here is when Bitcoin does come back to this 34 right here at 22,400, we should see a hold here is what the bulls will want for us to then go up and retest this 89 EMA here at 60. I'm sorry, at 60, at 26,000 right here. So if bulls will want to hold the 34 EMA here for us to go and then retest this 26,000 level, which is our 89 EMA. Now, if we don't hold here, like we just said, we have that level of support for us to go down here and retest the 50 MA as support right here. So this would be our test of support if we don't hold the 34 MA here at 22,400. So it's really just a waiting game. Once again, trading is 80% planning, waiting, and actually 20% trading, if not even less than that. So a lot of waiting to be done to see right here. We need to hold this level for us to continue to the upside and touch 26,000. So levels of support, 22,400. Below that, we'll see 21,400-ish. Below that, we would look for a retest of this low here at 20,700, and then below that, bears will bring it down to 18.8 once again. So we'll have to see how we do here on price action. One more thing to notice is that we have not opened and closed below the 80 MAT line right here. So if bulls see some more pressure here and hold it here, if we can actually hold this 23,000 level as well, but we're under that right now. However, we have not opened below the 8 EMAT line here. So these are the levels to watch and react to. So let's go over Ethereum next. I'm just going to go on the USD pairing versus the perpetual. You can see our drawings here from the last analysis actually end up working out perfectly. This red bar right here was the level of price action breakaway, and you saw how once we broke away from that price action, if we did go all the way up here, and this was highlighted as our next target because one, the 89 EMA, and two, simply if you were trading price action, if this was the next supply zone right over here. So that's why this box was still there. So if you go and watch the previous analysis video if that was posted on the 21st of July, if you'll see this right here. But let's clear up our chart and see what's going on here. So basically a picture perfect rise here on Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. As you guys know, I'm a little bit more biased when it comes to ETH versus Bitcoin. I do think Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin this year in terms of percentage, and we're seeing that now. So again, just like its older brother Bitcoin, this was the breakdown that we had when we lost the 34 EMA, and now going into mid-July, we've held the 34 EMA. So this right here, this candle on July 26th is just the most beautiful example of the 34 EMA being that beastly money line that it is, and just the perfect bounce to support on the 34 EMA here before a new high was made. And like we talked about, in an uptrend, you're always supposed to go up, make a high, retest the 34. Go up, make a high, retest the 34. Go up, make a high, retest the 34. That is a very healthy uptrend, and it's the same thing when it comes to a downtrend, kind of like we see in BTC. When you're shorting, if you're looking for the rejection of the 34 to a new low, the rejection of the 34 to a new low, the rejection to a new low, but this time the trend went bullish. So when we're trading to the upside, we're doing the exact same thing, but we're making a new high versus a rejection, retesting the 34, making a new high. So picture perfect. And like I said, for Bitcoin, the next price target was the 89 EMA, right? And that hasn't been hit yet on Bitcoin. However, that did get hit on Ethereum right here. So if we're looking for another retrace back to this 34 moving average, if it's showing us 1440 right now, however, this green line will move up slowly as time progresses. So our 34 EMA could be anywhere around 1500 depending of how long this price action takes. But another morning star signal popped up right here, just like on Bitcoin, which signified an uptrend. And we did get an uptrend. We hit that demand zone. As you can see right here, we never had a bullish candle open and close above the 89 EMA. This pierced through it, but it did not open and close. We always talk about open, close, open, close. That's super important. So if you would have needed a bullish candle like this, that opened and closed above the 89 EMA for us to continue to the 144 EMA target, which is right around 2000. But that did not happen. So what happened was a rejection here. So if this is a rejection at the 89 EMA. This is a red candle that opened and closed above the 89 EMA. So if in a bullish case, that's not what we're looking for. Now, if this candle was green, that would be a different story. Or if this candle was green, that'd be a different story, but it's not. So if we're likely to see a retrace here, unless we hold this 80 EMA here. Below 1440 would send us to 1300 again, or 1294 if you want to be exact. Under 1294, if we can expect to see bottoms levels traded again for support. But if all things look good, you can see the stochastics were getting a bit burnt out here, and now we're seeing the downtrend too as well in the stochastic. So if bullish trend continues, this would be the bounce level here for us to retest the 89 EMA here, and then ultimately end up at the 144 EMA over here. In the bearish case, the bears will want to break below 1440, retest the 50 EMA at 1300, and then ultimately retest lows to push it down even further. So that is our update for today. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me and let me know. Other than that, thanks for stopping by.